friends, welcome back. Today's book is going to be Tacky the Penguin. It's one of my favorite books. It's a fun one. I chose this book because my friend Nathan had requested a polar bear book, and I didn't have very many. I found a very cute one called Polar Babies, but I wanted to do a little something more about Arctic animals, and I found Tacky the Penguin. That's Tacky right there. Look at Tacky. He's wearing a funny shirt. Tacky the Penguin. And this one is written by Helen Lester. That means that Helen is the author. And it's illustrated by Lynn Moonsinger, which means that she drew the pictures. Let's read about Tacky. Tacky the Penguin. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. Companions is a word for friends. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Odd in this case means like strange, weird, silly. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Hello, how do you do? Nice to meet you. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers. That means that they were nice divers. They were good at it. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. Oh no. They looked scared. They came with their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch 'em, some pretty penguins, and we'll march 'em with a switch, and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march 'em with a switch, and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." declared Tacky, giving one hunter a especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. It means they looked confused. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began singing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? And how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." Do you think the hunters like his song? Don't think so. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. So in the end, because Tacky was true to himself, he ended up saving the day. Kind of awesome. All right, friends. Nathan, I hope you enjoyed that book as well as everybody else. I hope you enjoyed Tacky the Penguin. I know it wasn't polar bears, but still fun. Okay, friends, repeat after me. I am smart, I am strong, and I can be anything I try to be. I hope you try to be yourself, because you are fantastic. I miss you much, everybody, and I hope you're well. See you soon. Bye, friends.